rest, so I bit on the bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars.
Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Boston Red Sox.
Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And the batter is George Springer.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder George Springer.
And that one fouled off. Out to short, Story. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bichette, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting third, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that drops in for a strike. This one popped up. Casas brings it in. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. On the ground, and that hits off the base. It's in and out of his glove, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it, crazy.
Here's Alex Bregman. Ball one. And it's 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's the ball.
Duran at second with nobody out. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Rafael Devers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Man at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Tristan Casas.
1 ball, no strike.
That one well upstairs. Ball one. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Jimenez throw to first. And that is the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Fenway, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right side. Abreu hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Now it's
Will
the DH,
Wagner.
Will Wagner.
Let's go, Garrett!
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Oh, that's outside.
That's outside. And the count is 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
1 and 2 is the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Gausman back to work. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. In the air, out towards right center. Lucas on the move, stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Connor Wong.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full. No score. Back here at Fenway, here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Whips it to Casas. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman Ernie Clement.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And there's a ball.
That's low. That's a ball.
And another
That's a
ball.
ball.
Line drive. Caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Nathan Lucas will hit next. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one cutting but missing down low.
1-1.
And now 1-2. This one popped up. Story. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we are still scoreless. Back inside Fenway Park as we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that
0-1.
keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the air center field. Lucas sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now batting left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. Foul ball there. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 1 out, base is empty. And that's outside.
Outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is outside. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
No, that missed.
There's a ball. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Fouled off down the right side. Duran leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gausman throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Just missed.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Inside, 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. And it's off the green monster. 1 runs in. Around third. The relay throw. The tag. And he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Tristan Casas digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That's too low. Now 1-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here. That's for sure.
Two outs, nobody on. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Lucas. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Popped up. Casas has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
This one in the air. Wong brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
No, that's out.
Santander, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Count is full.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. 2 down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count is full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0.
then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your
Back here in Boston, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Masataka Yoshida.
And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Abreu, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. And that one is lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Jays nothing. Back here in Boston, and now the DH, Will Wagner.
Hitter, Will Wagner.
Crochet back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball 1 there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Kirk in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. The Jays trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hit in the air out to center field. Rafaela under it. Makes the grab. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Andres
So up next for
Jimenez.
Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth.
off
Now
for
here's the
the
Red
Red
Sox
Sox.
leadoff hitter,
Left
Jaron
fielder,
Duran.
If there's nobody on in
Duran.
front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun
Now
going back to
batting,
the dugout after
second
hitting the line
baseman,
drive that finds a
Alex
glove, but you will
Bregman.
get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He is struck out, and he is walked. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. That's to third. Fair ball.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit
Up
of a lost
next
start for
for the
some,
Red
so that was
Sox,
nicely done to
third
beat the odds.
baseman,
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third
Devers.
baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now pitching for
Brendan
Toronto.
Little will take over here.
Number
And they
54.
felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
Brendan
reliever
Little.
from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. First pitch just misses.
One ball,
Bregman,
no
the
strikes.
base runner at first with 1 out. Just
No,
off
that
the
missed.
inside edge. And now 2-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Tristan Casas.
So up next, Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match it up.
Let's go, Red Sox, let's go!
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Sandlin also getting ready. Next offering
1-1.
misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. Both 2 in this one. That one's in there. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Just outside. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Boston strands a pair, but they lead at 3-0. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch, not close.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that's a little bit high. And the count now 2-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
We got a full count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Abreu makes the ground. 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lucas in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
That one
3-1.
way inside. Lifted in the air down the left side. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Jays nothing. And we're back here at
Leading
Fenway
off
Park.
for
Now
the
it's
Red
the
Sox,
DH, Masataka
designated
Yoshida.
hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Going to count 1 and
That's the
2.
ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that
2-2.
skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. High
Open
bounce
back.
takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That's in there. It's 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Yariel Rodriguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. That one
That's
close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hot shot to third. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one ripped. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Redmond stands in now and watches strike one. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. All Red Sox in this one. And now it's even up. Check swing, called strike. That one missed. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one 95 to finish him off. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
1-0.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And the 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your swing and a ball lifted left field, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 outs, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Just missed.
That's a
I
ball.
can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Line drive. Rafael makes a nice running catch. 7 no-hit innings in the books. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Jays nothing. Back in Boston, bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Rodriguez, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And George makes the grab.
Now batting, first baseman Tristan.
Now here is Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one.
Everybody favors we can live it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my Red Sox.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and 2.
The Red Sox up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Now batting,
Here's Trevor
shortstop.
Story now.
Trevor
0 for 3
Story.
in this one. Swings here and blasts one left field, and it hits off the monster. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And misses inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Ball to strike, the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Story at third. Yoshida at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Base hit and a run in to score. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yariel Rodriguez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Toronto,
Nick Sandlin on to pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And that's way high.
That's up.
And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 2
1
outs.
ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 and 2's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Goes down looking. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brennan Bernardino.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Greg Weiser up and throwing. Wilson, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking, and that's 1 away. And the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kirk, the next to hit, takes outside. The Jays hitless so far in the game. Check swing, and he went. And 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's not fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So they finally get their first
Up
hit in
next
this
for
one,
the
and that
Blue
puts an
Jays,
end
third
to the
baseman,
combined
Ernie
no-hitter bid.
Clement.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
And here is Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off. Lined into right. Abreu puts it away, and that's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. They continue to trail 7-0. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
Two.
And that's a little bit high. And a full count now.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one is back. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bregman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Springer there makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Bernardino back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one missing inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's George Springer. There's the strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it.
Oh,
Gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top of the ninth. Pitch misses.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Casas steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. Close, but called the ball. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one fouled off. That's inside,
that's it.
and it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This could end it. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Runner at first with 2 away. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. The run scores all the way from first. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Santander at third with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.